Does the Ozito 36 volt steel deck mower suck? Ozito 36 volt battery mower. It runs on two 18 volt batteries, so you got to have both batteries in at the same time to run and get that 36 volts. We're going to give it a run today. I have got a longer video with this cutting through some thick buffalo, and that video has been quite popular. I know there's a lot of people that want to know more about these more entry-level machines, and I do aim to do more of that this year. It is hard sometimes because I do a lot of overgrown stuff, so generally I need the more higher end stuff. But now we have this place, we have a lot more places to test this sort of stuff. This is a $499 kit, meaning this skin, which is an 18-inch mower, the two batteries, which are 4 amp hour, and a dual port charger. For $100 more, you can get the self-propelled version. This is just the push one, so it's not driving itself along, you are pushing this one along. Now, it won't show on camera. This is a maintained grass area. Probably needs the top nipped off it, but I maintain it normally with robot mowers. The problem with robot mowers is they don't pick up the leaves, which if you're very particular like me, you don't want them to amass over time because it starts to look like this sort of thing, which isn't really appealing to me. So even though I use robot mowers to cut this, I still come out here once every week or so and push mow, which is cool for me because it means I get to get out, try some different mowers, but it's kind of crazy when you think about it. So today we want to see how well the Ozito 36 volt steel deck mower bags these leaves. We're going to have to drop the height down to get the best suction we can, but we're not going to put it right down on the lowest height to try and scalp it or anything. This is mowed at about 35 millimeters. It's a mix of kikuyu, there's some blue cooch, a little bit of weed, but it's nice and green because I do irrigate it. I didn't mind using this machine the last time I used it. My biggest complaint, and it's a very common one with the cheap mowers, is the cheap plastic wheels. These just feel very breakable, very brittle. That's how they feel. Some nicer wheels, and this could be a much nicer machine. We might have a look at the online reviews and see if there's any other points that have been picked up by people, and if we can address those after we do this. But it's a very simple mower to use. It's got a single bale. Just have to press the button here, pull the bale, and you're away. So yeah, very easy machine to use. Let's get picking up these leaves and see how it sucks. Does the Ozito 36 volt steel deck mower suck? Now, it's a lovely day for a mow. The cicadas are extremely loud though, so that'll probably be louder than the mower. Now, watching this back on video, it doesn't really show how many leaves are here, so you're probably thinking I'm being a little bit pedantic, and yeah, I guess I am a little bit pedantic, but this is the only Ozito mower that I have. I do have their entry-level grass trimmer, you know, the one with the replaceable plastic blades, which I'm not a massive fan of it. I bought it to make a few videos with. Like I'll mention further in this video, like if it's used for its intended purpose, yes, it'll work, but there are many better options out there. I really just don't have a lot of Ozito outdoor power equipment, so it's always fun to try new stuff. You might notice a lot of dirt around here. I've got some turf projects going on. The bit on the right here I have seeded recently, which I will show you in an upcoming video, so make sure you are subscribed for that. I'm really happy with how this grassed area has turned around since I've started. Well, since I've had irrigation for it. We didn't have irrigation here when we started, but now I do have access to water. I've got a tank with 23,000 litres at the moment, and we've got another big one coming. There we go, we got a decent amount of leaf material off the ground there. Looking pretty tidy. I'd definitely give it a pass. Has it picked up absolutely everything? No, but I mean, it's a single pass. I've done double passes with more expensive mowers. So there we have our cut surface, or vacuumed surface should I probably more correctly say, and here's what we've got to go. It's looking tidy. Again, not perfect, but you've got to keep your expectations in check when you are talking about this end of the market. I don't know if it's just because it's lighter, but this is just a enjoyable mow. I don't know if it's because it's just a beautiful day, the grass is looking nice, but it is very light. A very, very light mower. So it is a push mower, but man, this thing's light. It's only around, I think it says the package is like 20.5 kilos. So you're looking somewhere around 20 kilos, which is, you know, probably a third of what I'm used to pushing around, or a self-propelled mower, but lugging around. It's very quiet too. Very easy to use. The funny thing with these entry-level machines, or these lower-priced machines, is they're actually more suited to a lawn enthusiast, or someone that does mow their lawn regularly. What usually ends up happening is someone that's not into their lawns and they're on a budget, they don't want to spend a lot of money on a machine, they end up going and buying something like this. But because they don't mow often, their lawn gets out of control, and then they struggle with the cheaper machines. So it's kind of funny that, you know, this is something that is more suited to you if you have a half decent looking lawn and you mow it regularly. This is a DIY machine, they do advertise it that way. It literally says on the product specifications. So you have to keep your expectations in check. Don't be thinking you're going to be doing a start of season renovation on your lawn with this thing, but if you do keep the expectations in check and you use it for its intended purpose, it does work. Is it going to be suitable for everyone? No, but I've made that point many times that most equipment, as long as it's used for its intended purpose and you understand what that intended purpose is and its limitations, you know, they do the job. It's rare that I've tried something and I'm like, this just does not work, even for what it's meant to do. You know, is it going to be my dream machine? Obviously not, but for $4.99 with 2 batteries and a charger, obviously an attractive price. Warranty's going to be good because it's with Bunnings. I assume that would mean if you had issues with it, they would probably replace it. I assume, that's my assumption. Oh. That does bring in some environmental concerns, which I guess you don't really think about till you start doing this sort of stuff. And if they just keep replacing these things, what happens to the broken ones? Do they just go into a hole in the earth? The battery won't have been depleted much. This is pretty much as close as you can get as to a no-load run time. If you're cutting thicker, longer grass, that run time drops right down. We are cutting a little bit of grass here now though. Just don't know if you can see it on the camera, but we might be taking about 40mm of blade off. Not overly thick though. What a day. What a day. Blue sky, green grass. What a day. Starting to feel like it's getting close to being full. We are taking a lot more off now. Bit more rough down here. There's been a path for the trucks, so it's pretty compacted. The weather's affected it quite a bit. A lot of dirt there. Lots to come on this channel with lawn projects. There we go, that's roughly 350 square meters. They say this mower is for lawns up to 500 square meters, which is going to be fine if there's not a lot of growth on it, but if there's a lot of growth on it, you're going to be recharging these batteries on a 500 square meter lawn. Let's see what we've got left. Showing, they've only got 3 bars, so it's kind of hard to tell, you know, where the batteries are actually at. Both of them are showing 2 bars, but you know, it could be just about to drop to 1 bar, or, but really, I think it'd be a decent bit of 2 bars left because we really weren't taking a lot off there. That's a big area there, and we haven't even filled a bag. We've got 2/3 of a bag, I'd say. Did bag it pretty well. Bag empties very well. So there we go, lawn looking pretty mint. We've got some small stuff there. It didn't pick up all that well. Again, for a $499 kit, I would definitely say it's a pass. For bagging these leaves, these gum leaves on this lawn, obviously every situation is different. I did have a look at the reviews on the website. They are mostly positive. It's 70 reviews and got a 4.7 star rating. This is on the Bunnings website, by the way. The lowest rated 1-star ones were mentioning that it gets, you know, caught in higher grass on the lower levels, which is very common for most battery mowers. One of them was saying that the rear axle gets caught. I can't see how because it's higher than the bottom of the deck there. I don't know. I did notice when I cut that overgrown stuff, yeah, the front bit there sort of dug in on the longer stuff. But yeah, you just start high and work your way down. But these are not overgrown lawn machines, so if you're expecting to let your grass get overgrown, don't be buying this machine. To the 2-star reviews, okay, but not for big lawns. I think that goes without saying. That's what I've said. It's not a big lawn machine unless you're just nicking it off here like this. Don't be buying this if you have a large lawn. He says the battery can't even handle half his yard and it's not even that big. I'm guessing his lawn was probably a little bit dense, a little bit thick. Always runtime's going to be down on battery stuff. That's what you got to keep in mind. Let's see the 3-star reviews. Someone's bringing up that it's metal on top but plastic underneath. They're talking about the deck. Now, yes, it is a steel deck, the outer, but yeah, the under at the back, again, which is common for a lot of these mowers, is plastic where the discharge chute is. The rest of it is a steel deck there. Nick says okay for well-kept yards. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Just don't expect the power of a petrol mower. Agreed. Would be nice if it had proper wheels and height adjustment, but looks like they'll be first bits to break. Again, Nick, we're on the same page. Wheels I don't like. The height adjuster I don't mind. It's single. I mean, it doesn't feel, it's not the most robust feeling height adjuster in the world, so I probably do agree with you on that fact as well, Nick. After that, it's all, that's literally all the 1, 2 and 3-star reviews. The rest are 4 stars and above. 6 4-star reviews and 59 5-star, which surprises me because people generally review stuff when they're negative, when they have negative experiences. Anyway, have you got this mower? Do you like it? Let us know in the comments. Let me know if there's something else you'd want me to test on it, or if there's another budget price mower that you'd like me to test. Lots of projects going on here turf wise. We've got a tank hopefully coming today, water tank, grass project out the front, heaps to come here. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.